Shout out to Method Man for winning. That's another win for the Power Universe, for people that 50 has put on. You know what I'm saying? Just beautiful thing. But now let's go ahead and get to some more of the ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some more of the ignorant shit. 50 versus Joe Budden again. Let's go ahead and get down to the exact post where I seen it start. Where is it? Okay, here we go. This is the quote, or a tweet I seen, rather. I posted a lot of content from this page here. And this is what it starts with. This is my first introduction to seeing what has transpired, so just for first time viewers or first time people that found my YouTube page and maybe not have tuned into my past clips. I talked about 50 trolling Joe about his quote unquote sleepwalking medical issue, medical concern, where he ended up getting charged for lewdness and stalking because he was found naked in front of his neighbor's apartment door, wrestling with their keypad, to the point where Joe explained it, saying they've been having beef for weeks or maybe months prior to this one incident. Apparently Joe suffers from sleepwalking. I know people that used to sleepwalk. That shit is a real medical condition, so it could be jokes. I'm here for the jokes, but I can agree and attest to that shit is a real thing, so keep that there. But anyway, 50 seemingly responded to a video that Joe posted on his YouTube rather, that I think is no longer there. The title was a picture of 50 and it said 50 Cent needs therapy, which was in relation to 50 trolling Irv Gotti and his death, RP Irv. So everything kind of started spinning out of control from that point on. 50 started, when 50 got his eyes locked in and set on somebody, he gonna continue to troll your ass until it ain't no tomorrow. He was posting AI generated pictures of this nigga Joe in his underwear at nigga's door. Funny shit. Objectively very funny shit. So let's get into this where it is as of today. I feel like Joe Budden has a big enough platform to make 50 look crazy if he wanted to. Joe is an open book, but 50 has a lot of dirt that people refuse to speak about that could be woken up. I 100% do not agree with this tweet. This is clearly a Joe Budden fan page and clips page, so, they have their biases, clearly. I don't know who runs this page. I don't know if it's a woman or a dude. The person's @ name is ChatNigga101, which is a direct derivative of the DJ Academics streams that he be doing, and with his chat, he call them chat niggas. I don't agree with this shit. Joe platform is big, I'm not denying that. But 50, when have you seen 50 lose publicly or on the internet against anybody? Let me just look through some of these comments and see what people are saying. Joe got to think about actually running into 50 in person one day. Joe don't hide in the basement like it's crazy, like academics. So it's something to think about. Yeah, this is what I'm saying right here. 50 Cent is undefeated when it comes to internet beef. This will not end well for Joe. That's why he pulled the sue card, because it's a war he don't want to battle. So this is where we want to get, or where I want to get to with this. So allegedly, or apparently rather, Joe said he will sue this nigga. Joe said if he continues with the constant trolling, he's threatening to sue. So let me play this clip from 50's Instagram page. I'll see if I can find it on Twitter so I could reverse and pause, because Instagram is a little funny with that. But let me play the clip. Joe threatens to sue 50 Cent after claiming Drake ruined hip-hop with UMG lawsuit. Let's see.
7 days in a row. Fucking what else happened? I have a problem with it. We get lawyers involved. Like, what would you want me to do? Because that's illegal. But
illegal?
Yeah, you can't take all these AI pics and just start. That's what Shorty is going to court for. Mm-hmm. Can't do that. But I don't have a problem with it, and I think that's corny. And that's 50. I got all the respect in the world for him. But if I get tired of it and it stops paying, then yeah, it's Lord time.
I mean, what a change of heart. I mean, I don't know where people stand on lawsuits and suing. Clearly, Joe had a lot to say about Drake's lawsuit. So to see him come around, and it's a different situation. All lawsuits are different, but to come around and be like, "Hey, nigga, I'm gonna sue you if this continues." See, shout out to my nigga Hip Hop Mike. He said Joe a cornball for that. People could agree. So this is 50's caption. So that's the plan? You gonna sue me, Joe? Ha ha ha. I think you're mistaking me for someone else. I'm gonna get a face-to-face with you so you can tell me about the therapy I need. 50 is real spooky when he delivers his message in any capacity, whether it's words on the internet, whether it's a video. Nigga told him he gonna see him face-to-face. And there was another post which has since been deleted where, and let me see if I can find that. He basically was telling Joe, like, hey, nigga, I seen you at that spot right there in Astoria, which is a strip club where Joe, like, frequents. Why you leave so fast, brother? 50 Cent, Joe Budden. Let me just search that. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it. But here, y'all can see some of the, some of the... the shit that this nigga 50 was posting. This is the the article and the charge that was brought up against him.
50.
Let's play this one. This seems to be like a longer clip. But this is Johnny Flash. Shout out to Johnny Flash. I seen this page. I've used this page like at least 2 times before to report on some things. But let's watch this video again. This is the longer version. Joe Budden Pod discussed 50 Cent Barraza post of Joe on IG. That's the problem with the internet. My day was fine. I ain't a rapper. I get paid when that happens, when they post me good or bad. If I have a problem with it, I can just get lawyers involved, but that's corny, and I got love for 50. So basically, Joe is saying, yo, when it comes to content of him on the internet, and I can attest to this, I recently... let me see how I want to say this. So when you post Joe Budden content, he has a organization that is literally paid and responsible for getting all of the royalties or any kind of money to Joe for you using his content, whether it's in a situation like this, if I'm showing his video, you know what I mean, and it's not considered fair use if you're using their video to show what he said. Essentially, it's like pirating his content. There's ways around it if you know, you know what I mean? The real niggas know. But, so basically, Joe is saying, yo, if this shit stops paying and people talking about me becomes less of a positive thing, I'm going to get lawyers involved. So let's just play this one more time, the full clip.
Me? Yeah. I've been getting fucking negativity highlighter, fucking 50 been posting me for 7 days in a row. Fucking what else happened this week? Something else happened this week. It's just been a week.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
I was at the hospital.
Funeral.
Wednesday. The dude saw me, was like, yo, Ice. Looked over, he's like, yo, 50 on your man ass, yo, 50 on your man ass. I'm like, no, the niggas thought that was you.
That's the problem with the internet.
They thought that was real.
That's the problem. That's right
not
there.
Joe, bro.
That right there is the problem with the internet. Like, my day was fine.
All right, ours wasn't. Yeah, like, nigga, whatever happened to you, you don't get it.
It didn't change anything. Actually, quite the contrary, man. Like, I ain't one of the rapping niggas. He do that shit. I make money. I get paid.
Yeah.
And that's the point I was kind of getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just pull that clip right back.
Like, I ain't one of the rapping niggas.
Get it?
It didn't change anything. Actually, quite the contrary, man. Like, I ain't one of the rapping niggas. He do that shit. I make money. I get paid.
Yeah.
He gets paid. Like, if you post him on the internet, I'm assuming it's kind of like royalties. If you're an artist or a musician and you have ASCAP or BMI, their job is to, whenever your music is played anywhere in a venue, at like a club, if your shit is registered on TV, movies, if your shit is registered and you're the writer, you got your publishing, you do get royalties for that. So, and let me show y'all, because I found this the other day. This is the platform that Joe uses. And don't ask why I know this, but I'll just show y'all. This is the platform he uses. It's called Quarter Lab. It's a video strategy and copyright protection organization. And as you can see, you scroll down here, they show you who they work with. Bam, the Joe Budden Network is listed right there. You know what I mean? Joe is one of their case studies. They also work for Lil Wayne, G-Eazy. You know what I mean? They work for a couple of people, successful people. Questlove, Run the Jewels. You know what I'm saying? So these are the type of corporations and companies that when you're doing this content creation shit, this is what gets you your money. You know what I'm saying? This is what keeps your content protected and also make sure that you are getting compensated for whenever your content, like I'm doing right now, is used by a third party. So shout out to Joe for that, but let's continue the clip.
Shout him out. Anytime anyone...
Whoa, what the fuck? What happened? My bad, y'all. That shit just twitched.
But
illegal?
Yeah, you can't take all these AI pics and just start... That's what Shorty is going to court for. Mm-hmm. Can't do that. But I don't have a problem with it, and I think that's corny. And that's 50. I got all the respect in the world for him. But if I get tired of it and it stops paying, then yeah, that's...
I can respect that. Joe's basically saying, like, yo, it's technically illegal, which, you know, I mean, if it's your image, your likeness, I can see how you could have a problem with that. It is illegal. You're using me. You're defaming me. I don't got a problem with it. It's actually paying me right now. But he did say, yo, I might have to get lawyers involved if it goes too far. He did agree and said that's corny. I believe that's what his sentiment was there. Like, yo, it's corny. I don't think he was saying what 50 is doing is corny. He's just saying if he were to start getting lawyers involved because he had to, because it got too far, he thinks that's corny. Let me play that again.
Yeah, you can't take all these AI pics and just start... That's what Shorty is going to court for. Mm-hmm. Can't do that. But I don't have a problem with it, and I think that's corny.
I don't have a problem with it, and I think that's corny. If I'm assuming, I don't know what his intentions or what he really meant. I'm just assuming he's saying it's corny to sue, which I'll walk back a little of him calling him hypocritical because he was talking to Drake saying that what he was doing was corny for suing. But, I mean, he did agree and say that was corny, so... This is where we are right now with the most recent 50 Cent and Joe Budden back and forth. I would have never thought I seen this in my 2025 bingo card. What do they call it? The bingo card. I would have never guessed that shit. Joe Budden versus 50 Cent. And it's not even hip hop. Like, he was just saying, yo, when it comes to the rappers and shit, that could actually affect them. You know what I mean? They could actually, because, you know, rap is all about an image. These niggas is all lying anyway. So for them, shit, one too many people discrediting them or coming at them and they don't say something back, it's a bad look. Joe actually makes money from this shit. So he's like, fuck it. I'm gonna let it go for as long as I need to. If it gets annoying, I'm going to go ahead and be like, all right, let's cut this out. I could understand both sides of that shit. But let's move on here. Appreciate y'all in the chat.